Greetings and salutations, humans. This is Froggy and Friends, and we are playing Adventures in the Fleet. So, last time,
Nothing of
Chris,
significance.
Lyra, Denon had a very long conversation with the Emerald Empress, and bringing in quite a few powerful
Just guess.
entities,
Yep.
and pretty much made a new game for Archfey demigods and such to hunt a criminal organization for points. And yeah, I'll just put it that way. But we finished the actual session out where everyone was going into this big chamber that had piles of lizard folk, and one of them was crawling on the wall. And this is where you said you were going to be able to sleep. And Evie is not anywhere close to you. And if you recall, Evie did fall down steps that manifested, and she's kind of banged up.
Well, that was not my fault. Actually, it was Carissa's fault.
No, that's Ambrosia.
Well, but she was only doing it based on what he said.
The crux and to the point.
She can snuggle up with the lizard people.
Uh-huh.
She's not in the room.
No, she's not in the room.
Okay. Well. Oh well. It was nice knowing her. She will not be missed. Anyways.
So you're in this room. You're seeing a lizard person crawling on a wall, and then in the hallway behind you, there is like a green dragonborn walking in full plate mail, walking, just kind of tips his head as he walks by you. Just keeps going down the hall.
Interesting. Now, do I have any inkling of when he tipped his head? Was it
Roll an insight.
okay? All right. I don't know how good of insight I am. That's a natural 1, so it doesn't matter.
He was checking one of you out. You're like, he was.
Well, let me see if I have a retcon ability.
Can I roll an insight? Was I looking?
That is up to you.
I mean,
you would have heard it.
Technically, if I do my rules as written, I can't roll below a 10 on anything I have proficiency in.
You have proficiency in that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would have been a 16.
16?
Even if it was a 1.
Okay, well...
But I like failing, so I'm going to fail.
You're going to fail this one?
Yeah, I'm going to...
You perceived... You looked into the way his facial expressions were. You're like... the way... He was checking one of us out. Now you're wondering who he was looking at.
That makes sense because you're not good at picking up that stuff.
Yeah, social cues.
Okay, that's 7.
7, you're just like,
This has been a long day.
Yeah. So he was like,
This
no.
weird day.
No, so I'll describe what a green dragonborn kind of, at least this one looked like. He was about 7 foot tall.
Okay.
Walking down the hall, he had a crest that went down, and then his plate had an opening in the back to allow for that opening, and he did have a tail with a sail on top. He did not look like a lizard folk because the crest on his head was not super large, but he looked like a humanoid version of the Emerald Empress without wings. Definitely did not look like the male version though. Yeah.
Not
So,
like him.
yeah.
Okay.
Now this room that you're in is there is like kind of like a haze or a mist. It's very humid in here.
Okay.
Because
It's a terrarium.
It's a terrarium. It's a lizard pit.
Okay. All right. Ugh.
They stink.
Yeah.
And you're hearing.
How dark is it?
It doesn't matter to the three of you.
No, I know, but
Because there is lights, but it's glowing fungus on the walls.
dang it. Oh, unless they rely on dark vision, then I would be invisible.
Well, not many of them are paying. A lot of them just want to go to sleep. It seems.
Okay.
But it's just
a mound.
multiple moving mounds. This chamber is bigger than the throne room.
Oh. It's like barracks. But,
yes.
Okay. This is her team, I guess.
Part of it, possibly, because you did see a lizard folk that did not seem this wild.
And maybe that guy. And Beryl.
Yeah. Maybe we should take turns.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we're gonna
on watch tonight.
I can cover at least half, so it's Denon and I. If we want to switch off, who wants to go first? Or
Miss Lyra, did you take the invocation being
I'll go
a tome
first.
warlock that you do not need to sleep?
could be in your spells. Spells, invocation.
You can take the first watch.
Devil Side,
So if you could roll a
secrets.
perception for me.
No.
You did not take that invocation?
No, she's got the Devil Sight Eldritch Mind. No, that's the Eldritch Mind. That's Constitution saves. Never mind. So no,
24.
24?
unless you gave it to her as a
No, because she used it the last time. That's why I was
did?
wondering.
I don't remember that.
not sleeping.
Yeah, because you were reading your book. That's part of the
Oh. I forgot about that.
I didn't give it to you. Your notes. Limits. Warlock features.
So you got a 24. So come on.
You'd have 4. Did you give her any with her abilities? Because she would have 4 normally.
Well, we had originally talked, and that was supposed to be one of them. That's why I was thinking.
Okay, I can get rid of.
Sorry there, Neil. We just a
You're good.
so as you're sitting there with your 24, it looks like there's different groups of them kind of waking up, falling asleep. There's snakes crawling in and out of the room, spiders and things like that. But your first watch, which is about 3 hours, so you can actually get enough. Wait, that would be about 4 because you're.
Yeah, we could split an 8-hour shift between both of us.
You could split an 8-hour shift, but he can't get his spells back. You still need 8 full hours to get spells because magic is not sleep.
But it counts as a long rest.
Yeah, for your body, not for your spells. This is
Okay.
my world, bro.
Okay.
Well, I could stay awake if I can.
What is that one?
But do I get
Look up tome invocations.
No, I got all the invocations. It's just I forgot which one it was called.
Yeah, You'll. It's wicked awesome because you don't need to sleep, but
and
you
I
still get a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry you're dealing with that, Neil, about the sound.
Okay.
Did you find it?
I'm searching.
not Eyes of the Runekeeper. You know what? Wait, I think the tome. I don't think the tome was in the original. Was it?
Yes, aspect of the moon.
Aspect of the Moon.
Yes, aspect of the moon. Select. You no longer need sleep. You can't be forced to sleep
Mhm.
by any means, and you get the benefits of a long rest. Spend 8 hours doing light activities such as reading your Book of Shadows and keeping watch.
Yeah. So you're.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the first watch then.
Well, no,
Well, you could
he-
take the whole watch technically.
Yeah,
I'll
but-
take the
So
watch.
what he still took watch.
Okay.
He still took a watch because you were figuring that out. You don't really notice. You do notice Din end. Well, if you could roll a perception since you're going to be awake. If you're, you can not take that invocation if you really want to, but I just was under the impression that you did.
Take perception is what
Mhm.
Okay. 17.
17. So okay. So you're 24. You do notice that there is a watch.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking. So that would be a 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
19. There is a watch. There is
Wait, that was 20.
20.
21.
21.
Sorry.
Okay.
21.
Okay. All right.
Quick maths.
Yep, 21. So there is a patrol in that hallway, and it does. It seems to be different dragonborn, like green
Oh, okay.
green dragonborn. And then near the end of Dinan's watch, there is a human.
Okay, interesting.
They're all in different types of armor. None of them are not armored. The human seems to be. With your 21 and your 24, they can definitely scrap. They're like a fighter. What invocation did you get rid of to get that though?
The advantage on concentration checks for spells.
Well, well,
She doesn't have a bunch of concentration spells anyway, so.
okay, just making sure that this doesn't mess with her too much.
Should be fine. Well, either that or we can get rid of you do extra. Well, no. We'll
No,
keep your
otherwise,
coverage last.
otherwise she could take that again because she has not used this ability at all. Because I was thinking that she had this whole time because she has slept in Nexus. So it's no biggie. I just want to make sure I'm not messing things up. I'm just remembering, months ago stuff.
Well, you know better than me, so
No,
I
well,
don't remember it all.
I should know. I should know,
Yeah.
but I don't.
You're the.
I made a bunch of this.
Yeah. So Din and you hunker down to sleep, and do you even wake up, Chris, for watch?
No.
Okay.
I'll just do it.
Okay. So as you're on watch, you can be flipping through your book
Okay.
and roll me another perception.
Reading some of my love notes. While
Oh, yeah. You haven't read all those.
22.
22. Cool. You actually hear
Oh no.
way up on the ceiling, like a large shape kind of snaking around, and then with a roll like that, you're moving like that, and then you feel like a hand around your wrist,
Okay.
and a large thumb kind of like moves like this, and you're glancing down, you don't see anything, but it's extremely warm, and you hear, "Are you sure you want to be here?"
And I recognize the voice.
Yeah.
Okay. Armand.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm like, well, no, but I am here, and I decided that I was going to be here, and I'm on watch. So, yes, and no, but thank you.
All right then.
But if I need you, I will let you know.
Okay.
Or if the gross, weird dragon dude gets too weird, I'll let you know.
Barrel.
Yeah, he's a little creepy.
Okay.
He's a little bit weird.
It's like snaking around the room.
So good.
So that's. But the main thing, he's like circling, like staying far away. Like his eyes are slightly glimmering from the fungus.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like watching. Like his head stays. There's something. What is that does that?
It's like a chicken. You
Yeah,
move
where
their
they're-
body and their head stays in the same
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's his body's moving across the wall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
and
know
it's just
what you mean.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and he's just
That's so gross. So creepy.
yeah,
Ew.
because he's moving like a lung dragon, the way that you'd think they would move, like almost like a snake. He's moving like that, but he's not that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping
That
an eye
makes
out.
me feel weird. I don't like that.
I think we're all feeling that.
Mm.
Okay.
Except for Chris, he's asleep.
I'm still sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
1.
Natural one.
Yes.
Do you use your dice, or does
Huh?
that
No,
yours?
that's mine.
That's his dice.
You've rolled 2 1s.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's been taking my good rolls.
Okay, so
My 16 and 17.
yeah, with
Probably
your
be a 19.
with your 1, you're getting your full rest, but you're definitely, because this is a few days after you're
Oh,
remembering.
recollection.
Yep, you're getting some
Yeah.
recollection time. Okay, so y'all, the lizard folk start to rouse, and you're like, there's a whole bunch of them in this room, and that like some of them like go into bags and like pull out like some meat of some sort and start eating.
Is it morning or?
Mhm.
Oh,
It just you don't you can kind of feel it that it's morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gross. Well, I'm gonna wake up. Curious and
Okay. Yep.
you want
Fine.
the lizards are rousing.
It's my turn to. Did I?
You remember where we are?
Yeah.
Gross room.
No,
Bunch of
I.
lizards.
But no, you didn't wake me.
Yeah, I took watch. I figured you needed to sleep.
Probably could have gone without that.
Well,
Thank you.
you are welcome anytime.
And you keep going. That's hilarious.
Okay. All right. Anything? I guess everything was fine.
Yeah, that barrel's a little bit creepy though. He's been like watching us all night.
Oh well, the first part of the sentence that was just known, but why? Like,
And he's been like making weird noises.
like weirder than he did
No.
last night, or is it?
Same kind of weird noises.
Okay. Oh yeah, those. Did you tell him to leave or?
No. I figured, well, this was his house, so. We're
Oh.
the guests.
Okay, well, I mean,
So y'all are putting your armor back on because you can't sleep in your armor,
Mm-hmm.
and so all of you are damp because you were in a very humid place.
this is.
I don't have.
Nope.
Yeah, I do have prestidigitation.
Mhm.
Isn't that what it
Yep.
is?
Yep, you could make yourself feel better. Yeah,
And I can't, but not everyone
Yep.
else.
you can. It just takes a little bit. You're just like, you could choose not to do that to somebody too.
Has Evie returned?
Yeah, she's walking in and she seems to be kind of healed up. She's decked out a little bit, like dressed a little fancier, and she's that was wonderful. Did everyone sleep all right?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, this is where you stayed. Oh, lucky you.
Where did you stay at?
My room.
Oh, you have a room here?
Of course I do.
No. Well, I'm gonna prestidigitate Denon and Caris.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
And
you.
thanks.
myself.
Okay,
Anytime.
you keep saying that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Evie leads you back to the throne room, and you're noticing because the Emerald Empress and Beryl are not there at the moment. There is a lot of different symbols and things on the walls that you didn't necessarily notice the first time you were there because you were just like, there's two giant green dragons here. You can either roll an Arcana or a Religion to kind of figure out what those possibly are.
Not good in either, so nat 20 though.
You remember that iconography that was actually on the Emerald Empress, and you remember where you saw it. Those are the symbols of Malkinthet. The really tall, kind of feisty succubus goddess that was at
Oh.
there that had given the bridal gift of a ball of yarn and catnip.
Is that the one with Evie?
Mm-hmm.
So they're friends. What's that face for?
Oh, just other people that can be annoying sometimes. You know how it is. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Do you ever find other people annoying?
I would yes, I would agree. Okay. I don't know what they say. Annoying is they're doing things that you wouldn't do or don't like,
Yeah.
but that's a lot of things. So I don't
Well-
truly get the concept of how you choose which ones that are
I think
annoying.
it's just like a gut feeling that you have to go with. You know? You just feel it in your gut. You just go with that. Instinct.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that usually points in other directions. I usually try not to follow my instinct.
Well,
Okay,
yeah, but it's not
I'll
all. It's not.
try to remember.
It's not all bad though.
Okay, I'm remembering some. Just remembered some bad instincts. Where's Empress?
Yes. Kind of
Oh.
echoes through the chamber, and then
Jeez.
she just kind of appears on the dais.
Oh, so you were here. Or were you? Were you watching?
Beryl was.
I heard. He made noises again. Like that.
Like
Yep.
behind you,
Yep.
climbing on the
That
wall.
was, yeah, I've been filled in that was,
What? No, we enjoyed our time very, very well.
I slept the whole night, apparently.
That's true.
You can roll a deception.
8.
8.
Mm,
Did you now? Well, and then she's in her her natural form. She's playing with the necklace with the skeleton.
Yep.
And she's just kind of swinging around, and like the bones are kind of.
Okay.
You still wondering about this, Chris?
You seem to be very. There's this interesting story must come with that, because
Oh,
for you to have it as a necklace.
well, he said that I would be a good trophy, so I thought I might as well make him one.
I know, but really, like, just is it a good trophy? Just human bones? Are they human bones?
No, she gets really close. That's a dwarf.
Dwarf bones. Thick bones.
Very thick bones.
Okay.
And there's an axe. in
Clanking
there.
around you in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Just that sentence got to you?
Or, a few things that he threw at me.
Ow. Well, you should have led with that.
And he was jumping down, trying to cut into me.
Oh. So, hunting you.
Yes.
Oh.
As those that follow Rigor choose to do. They enjoy the hunt.
I mean, if you kind of think of it, to go after you, that's pretty brave.
It worked out really well for him, didn't it?
I know. See? That's why I'm saying it's brave or stupid or because, yeah, I wouldn't. No.
Considering his fate, I'd say stupid.
Well, all those stories when you were a kid, they were like, oh, he went after the dragon or went after the giant beast, and then the happy stories is he lived, and then the sad stories is he died.
Yes, but I'm sure she grew up with the stories where it was. the
Was
other
it
way
even
around.
bigger monsters? Or not like monsters, not that you're a monster, but like, we're told that it's monsters about, like, they go fight the monster in the cave, or the fae, or there's a lot of stories actually.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Do you remember what I was saying about annoyance later?
no, she doesn't annoy me at all.
No, that's,
No.
Maybe we should move on.
Well, you had interests in this individual.
Yes, I have friends and I have acquaintances who know of Rigor, and
Mhm.
some of them are friendly. So I didn't know the story of this one, or maybe if the ones that I knew that are friendly knew this one, because they come back, don't they?
Some of them are very difficult. That's why I keep this one kind of contain.
Oh, so it's not just a cage or
Oh,
a
it is a-
necklace.
It is, but I keep it from other things. Or do you think he'd be handy in our little mission?
Oh, well.
Above
What?
table, you haven't even brought Sylviz and all them into the mix of this.
No, I haven't even told them yet.
Yeah.
Nope. I haven't even told them what's going on.
Yep.
I haven't even blown Vleg's mind.
Nope.
Okay, back to game.
I just wanted to make sure you.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of him. I
It's
didn't get
almost like-
waking up last night, so I didn't get a chance to call him, have a late night talk.
Well, you could have done it in the morning.
Well, I got woken up from a wonderful, restful slumber,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of out of it.
Okay. All right then.
No, I just, maybe. I mean, I think everybody should have second chances. And I would think stupid or brave. Maybe there would be an in-between where he wouldn't try to test your grandeur.
Let's see. So, how about you talk to your friends and see if they'd want him around? And then we can make arrangements from there.
Okay, give me a second. And I just turn around and
And
walk
she's
away.
honestly like, oh, okay then. Like she's like literally looking at you, like seriously. I thought it, like not right now, but okay.
I just walk off into the corner and just pull out my sending stone. Sylviz, we got I need to talk to George if that's because there's ask him if he knows about like a dwarf that'd be brave or stupid enough to hunt the Emerald Empress, and if he would be. Oh wait, and then I just go and ramble about
All of this.
all the
So the game-
previous night and why he would be needed.
And so like, if this now in the film of this, Sylviz is woken up, and Sylviz's hair is out like this. He's a gnome, and he's like putting like his suspender on as he's what? He's like, George, and you start talking about that, and his eyes just go. George, get darked. Hand me a drink. I know it's the middle of the night, but I don't care.
Then when I hit the button, it'll just they'll all come in, and she was seeing if we would want to use this guy.
So this is Sylviz. George and Dark are here. Dark says he asked you to look for that guy. So are we supposed to help you? Because you said there's teams and like the point system, and this is so confusing.
She has a lot of players, so I could have a bunch of players. I could have a bunch of people on it. If she has,
And then
that
that's
many-
where it stops because he's literally you can only go one way like once a day. Let's list out the people that you have asked for help thus far. The Mistress of Agony. You're gonna have Gruulvi.
Mhm.
You've asked Ivan, but he is not excited to do this.
I think once the festivities start, I think he will enjoy them.
And then you have Lyra and Dinnan.
Mm-hmm. Lyra's on my team.
I was guessing.
I
Otherwise,
don't know.
I don't know either. Because in the rule, it's confusing.
I know, and she added that part, the date part, so it's like, how can she be a contestant and a prize at the same
And
time?
I'm so confused. If the Spider Queen's gonna make me be with her.
That's possible too.
Yeah, that would.
Froggy has a bunch of roles to do.
Yeah, so like where, that's the.
It's probably going to be and freeze, and then switch over to you, and you're hacking some people up.
I've done,
and then unfreeze.
I've done multiple times where the party was split, and it's fun for everybody. But you guys didn't talk about that in the games part when you were making the rules at all. So.
No, I guess whoever joins, whoever's team, because we didn't say. You just said who the leader of the team was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now that I'm thinking about teams
Mm-hmm.
and about my team, I'm going to pull out my other Vleg sending stone.
Oh, the Vleg, okay.
And I'm like, okay, Vleg, hey, we got this game going on. And then I go through the entire game and like...
Okay.
Like 45 minutes. He's been in this corner.
Yeah, and so, like, the Emerald Empress is like... She's, like, drinking from this giant, like, teacup. And she did not offer it anything else to anybody else. You just are... It's the awkwardness of watching something that massive. And Beryl, like, keeps trying to go get a glass of it. And she just keeps giving him the stink eye. So you're at least entertained.
Yeah.
So, I know, once we get done with that, and then I get into the city, press the button, we towers, and then everything, and we just go on point system. But I was wondering if you had some guys, and we were going to do all this, and we were going to be in the area anyway, if you wanted to be on my team, or if you guys wanted to be on my team, and since I was on the fleet, we could just be a team together, or anybody else would be, and you just say that you're on Carissa's team, and then we could just do that, and you'd be safe from the possibly being murdered from previously mentioned.
Okay, wow. Okay. This is a lot to process. Okay, so going back to the point system, so I'm really excited that you have made a way for the collective to be destroyed in this entertaining manner. But the ones that you brought in, I'm slightly concerned about. You listed off ones that I'm very familiar with. Ambrosia and, Lolth, the spider, this her, and also the Emerald Empress. Mm-hmm. That is not.
Yep.
You said you have the Mistress of Agony on your team.
Mm-hmm. Just got these little things. You'll see.
Oh, fantastic! At least she'll follow the rules and she won't break any, whereas the other ones will bend them to whatever they want. So I get to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that you had found the one that Darked was looking for. So if you get Darked and him in close proximity, that would be beneficial for your team or just the mission that, we sent you there for. You have a good day. Talk to you later.
Didn't say if he was going to be on my team. Yes. Sorry. Yes, the necklace guy. If we could, that would be...
She undoes it and throws this... Or do you want me to drop it from high up in a location?
Can I roll something to even understand what that means? Like,
She just
because I
rolls-
just saw her throw it at me. I'm like, why would that make any difference? You just threw it at me. Like,
So, no.
give it to me now or later.
Yeah, an hour later. So
Or,
she describes, in essence, a high altitude, low opening maneuver with him.
oh, oh. Well, he's not a dragon, so he would come through, and he just. I don't. Can he do that? You would know. Maybe. Did he do that to you?
Matter of fact, he did.
No, I know this is. I know.
And I have what he was writing in to do it.
Writing in?
Yeah, and she points to there's a purple, like, crystal. It's like 10 feet long. And it's like kind of jaggedy.
It doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm
You
gonna.
can. Are you
I'm
gonna go
gonna-
look at it or?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. It looks like a crystal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay, I will roll a. What, Arcana?
Or Arcana or history.
Okay, well, I don't think any of them are that great.
You do have party members that could be helping to give you advantage or a +2, but they don't need to if they don't. If they don't want to, that's
They're
okay.
They're both +1, so here we
Okay.
go.
I will help.
Okay.
5.
Well, he said he's helping.
Yeah, we're assisting you.
19.
19?
+2 is 21.
Okay, so I'm gonna have it as history. You heard George talking about like Rigor artifacts, and one of them is the. He kept using different names, but it somehow you as a follower of Rigor can go into this crystal, and it is pretty much launched to an area. But usually that's what you're housed in if you're dead. It's a tomb. And now imagine us, like about 7 of these, and then once it lands, there's something that occurs that they wake up,
Power Ranger style?
in essence.
Like,
yeah.
grow!
No, not grow though.
Not Rita or the
No.
Zed? Okay.
No, this is
Morphin time.
this is more like there's a pile of bones or a dead body that falls out, and then it. That's cooler.
I need that. Okay, I'm like, yes, that would be really. George said, you don't know George. I'm gonna take a piece of paper out
Yep. Okay.
and start writing. Hello. Do you know his name?
I believe it's Glumgrin.
Oh yeah, they did say it was Glumgrin.
Yeah, you'd remember.
You met
Lyra.
Darks, right?
You remember him?
The guy-
I remember
You
him
know, it's kind of stoic.
all too well. He was a little bit unique individual.
Oh yeah, you guys had another person.
Yes, we did.
Okay, Glumgrin. Okay, you.
I
My
still have
team.
those
Okay, you're
brochures.
on my team. I know this is a team of collective evil guys.
She picks up the necklace again, and just kind of, she, like, breaks it open and just kind of pours the bones, like, next to the crystal. I think that's how it works. She's kind of like trying to bat them. She's just like trying to. It's like falling, and you, like as you're writing it and stuff. Like,
Finished the letter describing the teams and partial points, and
Yeah.
where I'm part of the fleet, and I have a friend named George, and he is a follower of Rigor and Dart, and they told me that you were a friend.
Oh dear
Yeah,
God!
so-
Okay, so you write all that. You
And then I just like wrap it around his axe.
okay?
And just tie it on there.
Okay, and then she actually takes the crystal down thing and like is using like a rolling pin, trying to. And she's like, I forget it. And then she's like, we'll figure it out later. And as she turns, it glows purple, and it like and it's laying on the ground now. And inside of it there is the corpse standing there. It was that easy.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you want to go back to the city and scope things out.
Yes, we would
Oh,
like to.
yeah.
We should do a little planning, a little reconnaissance before we jump into anything, of course.
he's jumping into it.
Uh,
We're on the ground.
Before we get ahead of ourselves. Before we put the metaphorical cart before the metaphorical horse.
You have a horse? I thought you just had a dog.
Do you know what a metaphor is?
Yes.
Okay. Then we shall. What do you mean I have a dog?
You have a
Oh,
dog.
I do have a dog.
You don't. He's
I
cute.
do. I
He's
forgot.
adorable.
I forgot I do have a dog.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a Nexus.
Armand said you could grab your hammer and I just throw it on the ground.
You actually do that?
Yeah.
You take my hammer and you throw it on the ground?
Yeah, just throw it on the ground. And he said something about. Just a second. Gonna go.
So what form was your hammer in? Did you have it in the light hammer, war hammer, or maul form?
I probably would have put it all the way down into like the light.
The light hammer?
Yeah.
So he just threw your light hammer, and so as it hit, and it rings like a like once the head hits the floor, there's a strange sound that just kind of around, like there's a resonance of some sort, and the Emerald Empress is like, interesting. She's getting closer to it.
Oh no.
Wait
Like-
for it. No, wait. It's gonna do something cool. And I'm like going to the Emerald Empress.
That's not stopping her.
No, wait, okay, all right. Well, and I run over to it and I grab it. I'm like, well, he was supposed to be like, because he watched it when he was on you. He watched it. He really liked it. So I thought maybe he would come get it because he really liked it.
I don't think so. I think he's a Nexus, and I will thank you to give me my hammer back. Thank you very
Well,
much.
I wanted to
Do
see
you
him.
want me to take your things without asking?
If you need them, if you could bring a adorable puppy. Does any of my stuff bring adorable puppy?
Well, your shoulder brings a
Hey.
one-eyed pool ball
He's
with legs.
9? Is it 9? Is it 9 eyes? 7? 7 eyes. He's got 7 eyes. But are they all?
So I can just talk to your shoulder whenever you want me to, whenever I want to. No, I don't want to talk to your girl's shoulder. You have an eyeball on your shoulder.
It's actually pretty. It's like an ambery yellow kind of. It's.
I think we're getting distracted here.
Denon wanted to do something, right?
How about this? How about we focus on winning, and if we win on our date, you get to play with the puppy. Because I'll bring the puppy.
But you said it was a date with you. I'm not dating the puppy.
No,
So how would that?
you just play with the puppy while we're on our date. We can both play with the puppy.
But you said the prize was you.
Yes.
I wouldn't be getting the
I
puppy.
am
You're
adding-
changing the rules.
No, you get both. Do you not want to play with the puppy?
Right. What's her name? What's her name?
The puppy?
No.
Bernadette.
Bernadette.
No. We're not
Bernadette.
We're not bringing Bernadette into this. No, because I don't want
you
the
said
others to
you were
play with
changing-
the puppy. Only you. This is just between us. This is only-
That's cheating.
I'm I'm talking to your mind now. This is only between us. Only you get the puppy. It's a special bonus present.
That's cheating.
No, don't. Close your mouth. Don't speak out loud. Stop. It's my villa in Nexus. I make the rules. It's not cheating.
But we could just go there. You could just, like you did that one time, and I can play with the puppy then.
Yes, okay,
I'm
fine.
playing the game for fun
Okay, fine.
with my friends.
No puppy then.
We're playing a game with my friends.
Can we move on?
I'm kind of figuring out this whole annoyance thing now.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Denon, do you need to talk to her anymore? Or Beryl? Is that it? You'd have nothing to add to the We've been talking this whole time, but Beryl, like, you gotta just add. Just, if we're gonna be friends, like, we're friends.
You want to be friends?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to make other friends angry if I have new friends. Like,
Oh, they're jealous. Well, I could make sure the jealousy leaves.
well, no, the Empress. I was talking about the Empress. Not you're gonna make the Empress not jealous of you. I thought you said you wanted to have a good relationship with the Empress. You're gonna be mean to the Empress's friends?
I have no clue how to follow your thinking process.
Once
Oh, never getting out of this room.
I will be back as soon as I can, my love. I will carry them to where I picked them up. Ooh.
we're friends.
That's something we should keep an eye on.
Well,
Okay.
we're going.
Yes.
So you got
Alright.
the birdcage again that you
Okay.
can go in.
Okay.
Okay. As we're leaving, I'm pointing at the crystal. He's on my team. He's on my team.
You're just getting waved, and then, like, Evie's like, I had to go back with them.
Are you on my team?
Do I have a choice in this?
I asked you first.
Oh, this is gonna be a long ride. Okay, so
Why is everybody so like? I'm asking just straight.
Don't worry, Evie. If we went to have a very special room just for you, I'm gonna make just for you at Nexus.
that could be fun or foreboding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
You
So
have a boat room?
No. A
You said
special-
foreboding.
No. Okay.
so you're dropped off in the same place you got picked up, and as Beryl is leaving, he's like, "See you soon."
Mm-hmm.
No, you're gonna be on the other one. Then we'll meet up after. This is why she gets mad at you. You don't listen.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you walk back into town. Are you going to the arena first, or are you going to try to go to the peak?
I think Denon, during that whole traveling or whenever it
Yeah.
you have a moment, is going to entreat Loth
Oh.
and ask her, will I be joining your team or will I be on theirs? My lady.
So, if
Green
Caris and Lyra could plug their ears, I guess. Well, they never put it in the rules, so whichever one however it needs to go. But if you are on their team, you're still on my team. But if you're on my team, you will always be on my team. So we kind of have to figure out how that goes since they never went over that part in the rules. But I'll just reiterate, if I don't win, no one will have fun. Especially you.
Understood.
Have,
Yes,
a,
my
have a
lord.
good day. Ta-ta. Alright, you
Bye.
guys. You guys are good. So you guys see like something kind of come out of his ear before you land.
Out of Denon's ear?
Kind of crawls out like a little spider.
Oh.
Yeah.
You clean your ears maybe a little bit there, Denon.
So
It doesn't.
just so you could see the city again.
Mm-hmm. I say arena.
That's probably where Lyra would want to go. So, yeah.
All right. So as you're going through the city, they let you back in, no issues. And as you're heading up to the arena, it is a large structure. It looks like a big coliseum. There are a lot of individuals going in and out of the building. Are you looking for like what exactly?
Well, I know what her kin looks like, and I know what Evie's look like. So I'm looking for those two females, pallid elves, and one tabaxi.
Okay, well you see like pallid elves, drow walking around. Some of them have collars on, some of them don't. You do see a tabaxi here and there, but they're not.
Like looking at Evie and Lyra,
So you're.
like
Do you want me to? I have to roll to see how much sass there is.
Oh, no.
Oh, great.
bunch
Okay.
of sass.
Oh, no.
Yep, bunch of sass. It's a even or odd for it.
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. So if it's even, yeah, Evie, even. So do you want me to help out in any way, or do you want to figure this out on your own?
Do you want to help your family? Is that what you're asking?
I'm not going to talk to him anymore. So do you want me to?
How was that? What did I say?
So you'd rather talk to me? Okay. Well, considering we're both looking for people here that we care about, I think it would probably do well for us to work together as a team.
Okay. Well, the holding areas are this way.
I've seen like 30. I need help.
I think we will probably recognize them, so I think you could just come along with us.
Is there, do they have any like scarring? I know he's malnourished, but
Just.
Actually, he was not malnourished. Micah looked far more jacked than he was.
He was very
growing up.
nourished.
He was nourished but scarred. Yeah. So you go through. They're not letting you into the holding area at the moment. So the holding area, there are steps going down, and there looks like there's a hallway with kind of like jail cells. So how would you like to get past these guards, or
So there's. Okay.
there are two guards?
There's two guards.
One is a very large ogre, and the other one is a much like it's a funny mix, but it's a halfling. There's an ogre and a freaking halfling, so he's like maybe 3 foot tall.
Okay. So I'm gonna speak into our minds. Okay, should we come up with a plan, guys? Should we
I
try?
have passed without trace.
I don't,
Okay.
Maybe Evie and I could distract them, and then you guys could sneak past. You remember what they look like, right?
no, I haven't. We've never. I mean, it was supposed to be a twin of her, but she was helping look after the mother.
It's my mother that's in the containment cell.
No, I know, but your sister's somewhere around looking, keeping watch, right?
She's probably in or by the cell right now.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
You remember what Micah looks like, right? You saw him.
yeah,
Okay.
briefly.
Okay. Look for a really jacked tabaxi that looks kind of like me.
Need it look like that.
Would you prefer to distract guards?
No,
Can
I never.
I cast? Or am I thinking of something?
Dinan
else?
just passed.
Is
Cast.
he gone?
No, he cast pass without a trace, so that means everyone gets a +10 on their stealth rolls if they're within 30 feet of him.
No, I don't have it in this. I can't cast disguise or disguise anyone else, can I?
What are you looking at? Wait.
Because that was
Well, no, you don't
the
have it.
other game where I could do that.
Yes, that was the other game.
Dang it, I wanted to disguise you as a girl so you could flirt with the guards.
I could
That
be a
would've
dumb
been-
blonde,
That would have been so
a dumb
good.
elvish girl. Yeah.
Or do all of you need to go down? I could distract them.
She melted a few dudes the last time. She said she would take care of it.
I took care of it. I said I'll distract them. Oh yeah, I wasn't talking to him.
Evie, I think that'd be a great idea.
It's great that I have advantage to be able to do this with her.
Oh yeah. She's got hoe powers now.
Yep, and they definitely work. They are enthralled.
Alrighty.
Well, I mean, they're both at levels of viewing.
Yep.
One's looking
Yep.
down and one's looking at the. Yep. Okay.
So I need everyone to roll me a stealth and add 10 on top of what your regular bonus is.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna roll because that would be
31.
31? Okay.
Yeah.
33.
Okay.
26.
26. That's definitely good enough because both these guys are. No, they're being distracted
Okay.
by Evie.
I will do it just in case I hit a natural one. I hit an 11, so
Okay.
34.
So as you're walking down, there are some individuals pacing.
Mm.
There's some just standing there in the middle of it. You could definitely tell that they have a collar on. You're looking left, then right, and as you keep going, you see Micah standing in the center, just staring straight out.
Just out in the open.
He's in his
Or
cell,
In his cell.
but he's standing in the center of it, and there's no bed or anything for him.
Okay. Well, maybe we should have tried to sneak the keys off those guards or something before we came down there.
We need the remote. Anyway.
well, we could take him back to the school.
Maybe.
So who's gonna
We
be?
didn't see anyone with a remote, did we?
Mm-mm. You haven't yet.
Dang it. Maybe we need to wait until like after they have a game or something and see if we can steal a remote from someone.
Okay. But what if
Well-
But what if he's in the game and there's a bunch of like, brrr, and he, bye bye. I mean, I'm not thinking that would happen. Because look at him, he looks good. Like he would survive. But
He looks like he weighs about 275 pounds.
he's
Because he's well over 6 foot. He's a big.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Do I see anybody with one of those remotes anywhere?
You don't need to roll. You have definitely not seen that at all. From what you saw in the school with Mumaton, like the things that he showed you,
Mhm.
they could be way too well hidden anyway. And the only people you've seen are like guards. You haven't seen any higher ups of Collective. Yeah, I definitely would have said something because Chris would have been able to notice them easily.
Is there any like in the cells? Is there any exterior windows or anything?
Not in the ones that have the collars.
Okay.
They're the interior.
Okay.
Then the exterior. So, I'll just say Dinnan. As you're walking, you see to the left there is a pallid elf sitting in a chair in her cell, and roll me a perception, please.
19.
19. That's good enough. You see an extra set of footprints in that room that don't go to that chair. They're like standing right next to where you are in the cell, kind of pointing at you.
Is it locked?
Yeah.
I throw fairy lights on, fairy fire on it.
Okay. There is someone with a crossbow pointed at you that was invisible. Looks exactly like Evie. Well, not exactly.
A less pretty version of Evie. What
Not,
Evie
not as
used
full.
to look like.
Yeah, what Evie
Well,
looks.
no, that's all he knows.
Yeah, that's
So
yeah.
a less pretty version.
Yeah,
of Evie.
a less pretty version of Evie.
You're hidden. What's up?
I'm not hidden anymore now, am I?
What's going on? Hey, oh, hey, Everett, no, Gabe, Ed, no, what are we, what's your name? Yeah, here, Aloris?
Oh, you actually know my name. That's great. So you
Yeah.
know Evie then.
Yeah, she doesn't like me,
Noted.
but we're friends. I don't, it's complicated.
Okay.
She looks different now.
What does that mean?
she got fat.
Like,
So she got fat.
there's a no. Well,
Yes, we're gonna go with that. She got fat. Anyways, we're here to bust you guys out of here.
I'm hiding in here to protect my mother.
she was help. She was looking. She works for the Emerald Empress too.
She has a crossbow.
Like would they give her that? Does she-
And the woman sitting in the chair. So the three of you, and I'm guessing Evie is distracting. It's-
Edna, you have a, and you can talk,
yeah, it hasn't been activated.
but what's your brother? He doesn't.
Not everyone has a collar.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't.
They're still trying to get money out of my husband.
Oh. Okay. It was just money? I thought it was.
Amongst other things.
Oh. What did Everett do?
I can see, and they both say, I can see why she doesn't like him.
You're. Okay, so we found a place that you and your family can hide out, and we can fit a large amount of people in this area, as long as they don't go in the certain area. We'll tell you about it. But we have a plan to escape, and we can move there. It's an extra-dimensional plane. It's an old school, evil school, but it'd be safe. It's a safe. You just
So your plan is to break us out in broad daylight right now?
No, we wouldn't do that. I mean, unless that's not the
No,
plan.
but if you have seen anyone with any of those remotes, that would be helpful information.
A remote.
Yeah, to control
Yeah, maybe like
callers.
he says something, presses something, and then the people with collars do stuff.
Not recently. And right about now, in your head, you'd be hearing from Evie. Do go to the end of the hall and let the individual in that cell know that Balder is thinking of her.
1 second, everyone. So, I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
Hang on.
I'll be here. What are we doing? Okay, but I don't think. Okay, so we're gonna work out, and eventually, do they move you guys anytime? Is there a schedule? Do you guys stay in here?
I'm in a holding cell. They don't really move us very much.
Okay, so no.
Not that I know
This
of.
is
I've been in
like-
here a few days.
You guys say you don't like me, but I'm not the difficult one. I'm asking now.
What about the fights?
You're
Do
not
they have
here.
the fight?
You're not here.
So as you're walking down the hall, there are more to the right of you are the ones standing there that have the collars. To the left, there's the ones pacing. Some of them are grabbing at the bars. But you get to the end of the hall, and it's a steel reinforced door with a very small hole to be able to look into, and there's a lower one to pass food.
Okay, so I'm going to gingerly approach the look through the little thing.
Roll a perception.
+5 or 6.
17.
17.
Yeah.
So you have to you lift the tab, and you're looking in, and across you're seeing that it's a reinforced brick interior. There's like no windows or anything to it, but there are there's like plants and things growing on the walls. It's like slightly dripping, and then you see movement, and you see and you're, who is it?
I have a message for you. I'm supposed to tell you that Balder is thinking of you.
And like something slams against the door, and you see like a yellow eye on a green face looking through. Like, he's fine.
Yes. At least last I knew he was.
Oh, good.
And who are you?
friend of Baltazar's.
Okay. Well. Nice to meet you.
And so, like, these fingers kind of try, like, you can, and so it's long black nails on these this extremely green fleshed fingers as they kind of come out. Nice to meet you.
Oh.
So just like
This is very
yeah, very awkward, but
my name is Lyra. How long have you been in here?
it's been a while. But you can just call me Auntie.
Oh. Well, nice to meet you, Auntie. Do you have one of those collars on?
She goes up. It just doesn't work right.
Well,
And like looking in there, she does step back, and you can. It looks like a very tall, old, green, grizzled woman.
okay. Well, do you know, have you seen anyone with those remotes that control those collars around here?
A matter of fact, a fun thing about these, they prevent us from remembering them.
Well, I would like to try to help you get that thing off and get out of here. So, if you do know any information that could help me do that.
Oh, I definitely would let you know. I usually would be a lot more help, but they kind of have me contained. Can I tell, is there like magic sealing her in this thing, or is it all just like? You can roll an Arcana.
Okay. 17.
There's a lot of something. So, like, this door is like was cold to the touch, and it is oxidizing, kind of weird. You rolled 17. It's pure cold iron.
Okay.
And looking on the walls, there's like there's brick, but there's also like a mesh. And 17. That's made to hold in a fae.
Interesting.
The latch lower down, she tries passing something through. You can't open from the other side.
Uh-huh.
So you hear something. She's trying to pass something through.
Okay, well, I'm gonna open it so
Okay.
she can.
You slide, and she hands over a potion.
Ooh. Okay, thank you. What is
They
this?
give me things to make, but I don't want them to have this one.
What does it do?
It'll make someone for about an hour a lot stronger.
Ooh. Cool. Thank you. I will use this for good and for getting you out of here.
Thank you.
Do you know when they like take people out of here? Do you remember that stuff, like when they have games and stuff, or?
They have a few fights every day. But that was another day. So in 12 days, there is going to be a big exhibition.
Okay.
And all of those of us that have the collars that are in here that haven't been as ruly or as helpful as they wanted will be facing something.
Okay, well, we're gonna get you guys out of here before that happens, okay?
Splendid.
Great.
Wonderful meeting you,
Yeah.
Lyra.
Yeah. Nice. Did I tell her my name?
You said Lyra.
Okay, yeah. Make sure. Okay, well, yeah, nice to meet you too, Auntie. I'll be seeing you around.
I do hope so, and I believe Nexus is wonderful this time of year, isn't it? As you're walking away.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Anyways, we're gonna scurry back over to.
Okay.
And then he came down from like the roof,
Oh my gosh.
and like he had a big old axe and just hacked into him, and there was fire, and all these demons and stuff were falling, and that was after like we let out
So-
Ivan, and so
So you're straight up telling about the fight with Baphomet?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so, like, they're both like just awestruck.
Evie ran first. I'm not gonna, I don't want to mean to be mean, but she,
I can only keep them entertained so long, Your Highness. You hear that in your head?
Okay.
what was that?
I'll tell you here
What?
later.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go up to Micah's cell. I'm gonna try to see if I can just get him to acknowledge me or anything at all. I'm gonna go up and be like the bars. I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Micah, can you hear me? Hello.
He blinks in a pretty regular time, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, just if you can hear me, just know that I'm gonna bust you out of here, and we're gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna take you back to Mom, and I got a lot of stuff to fill you in, because a lot of crazy stuff has happened since I've last seen you. But we will fill you in later. But right now, guys, we probably need to sneak back out of here.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go.
Okay.
Let's go. We will be back.
Danon, come on.
I'm not gonna have you guys roll
Okay.
to go out. Yeah. She is really distracting them, and she is not enjoying distracting them.
Yeah, so you go get her.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly walk. Just take my sweet time to,
Give her back out.
yeah, very slowly, just kind
So just as you're walking up, she kind of glances over. Just kind of moves her fingers around. I'll see you guys later. I never want to see them again.
Oh, Evie, my friend.
You don't need to. Oh gosh.
We have so much to catch up on.
Oh.
They're looking at both of you.
Yep.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah, the ogre is like drooling.
Made new friends, huh? I see. Mm.
So like as you scamper out, so do you want to go to the peak, or do you want to go talk to Baldair, or other places that you want to go to?
we need to notify Baldair, and he's like, well, if he's still at that same port area, that little dock, and then what?
I am gonna fill them in on the
And Everett's shop is
meeting with Auntie.
Close to it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's right Yeah, so we could make a boom. We could hit Everett and then hit Boulder and then hit the peak.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a bit. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Stealthily.
I could tell them about the green lady that I met. She's kind of old and ugly, but she seemed nice enough, actually.
She was your aunt?
No, that was her name.
And so in your head, thank you for telling her that.
Is a friend of yours? She kind of looked like you. Relative, maybe?
She's
Older sister?
She's your aunt?
I'm saying you didn't hear that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are just like
Yeah.
dagger eyeing each
Yeah.
other?
She's very. Her and Balder are close.
Well. Balair likes him old, I guess.
He can't see.
Well, that would help a lot, probably.
So you guys are just walking through, like they're like sassing each other,
I
like
know.
mentally as they're going.
Just bobbleheads.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
So you get to Everett, you get to the Gilded Goblet, and you see two young Pallid elves kind of like farting around out front, and they're like, oh, and they're kind of run in.
Guys, come here. Come here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That is amazing.
I know.
Edgar's like, does it feel pain?
I actually, it's kind feels like a shoulder, but not. Don't do that.
What?
Did he poke to the? Did you? I just don't know how this works.
I'm gonna say you didn't let him poke the eye.
Did he?
No, I'm gonna say you didn't
Okay.
let that happen.
Okay.
Like, why would you let someone touch something's eye? As a
It's a kid.
yeah, it's a kid poking someone in the eye. You usually
They do that. They have
yeah,
sharp fingernails. So.
I know. You usually
Yes.
try to prevent that. So you go into the shop. Oh my gosh. Everett's eye seems a little bit better. Oh gosh. And did you find a place, and is she all right?
Yes. Wait. Your wife.
Yes.
You have two daughters. There's she,
And
she.
Evie, you look very different. Okay then.
Malcontent.
Oh great. Okay.
What was it?
What?
She met, didn't it?
You
What?
haven't heard that. You've heard some things, but like Malcontent.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. She went in this strange room, and then she came out with all these surgical enhancements. So
I mean, well, did we come back and talk to her? She would look different too.
Yeah, but you're using a disguise. You've got the disguise stuff going on.
Oh yeah, still because Armand. That's right. Seeming or whatever. No, not seeming.
No, he
'cause
gave
that-
you guys items to be able to do that.
I'm just
Did he?
normally hot.
Mhm.
Oh.
Not like
He just did, but you didn't take it from him because you're like, I don't need it.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I'm like, I got this.
It's in essence like a hat of disguise, so it does disguise self.
Oh, okay.
But yes, your wife is okay, and your other daughter.
Okay.
And we did find a place where we can put everyone
Okay.
when it all goes down.
But don't go through the painting.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a door that's open. It goes to the library.
Oh, we get to go back.
Stay in there. You are to stay in the library. Just the library. If you do it, I'll find something in there and it'll murder all of you. This is...
He's sadly pretty accurate. But there is a safe place in the library.
He keeps on popping in and out.
Yes, he does. So, we could bring you there tonight, figuring out when to get Mother and anyone else. We'll have to figure that out. But, yes.
Okay, so... there's also a book. Like, this has a bunch of...
So you just go through the whole spiel?
Yeah. Like, I'm showing him, like, the well, I have
The experiment book?
the experiment book, which would probably be most relevant
Mm.
to him. And then, oh, wait, no, I have his, whatever that... his no, there's the other engine... No, what was it?
The alchemy book. It's, in essence, chemistry.
Yeah. But that's for another time. This one, if you know anything, you could do anything besides, we need a remote. You think
I can't make one.
I know, but we saw it, and there was a Tarrasque, and
Oh, ask. Okay.
big one,
Okay.
big one.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
it had
Okay.
like runes and a mouthpiece, and I've got people working on it though. We can get the Tarrasque out. It's not a problem.
You're getting the Trask out? Why would you do that?
We're getting your wife out. Why would we do that?
It's okay. It's a walking natural disaster. Okay.
I don't get why.
We can talk about.
Imprisoning things is not okay.
I'm not happy it was in prison. It probably was happy where it was originally, but it's contained at the moment. Maybe figure out where to put it before you just say, "Oh, I'm going to let it go."
I said I had people working on it.
Okay then. All right. So you found a place. We just need to figure out a time and figure out when. Okay. Great. Great.
There's also a game, so we need to do that before the game.
Yes. In 12 days.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we need to do that.
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna not talk then, because apparently everybody's annoyed.
Oh, wait, I never said that.
We're just terrified of some of the things that you
I'm
said.
definitely not.
See,
I didn't say I was annoyed.
you brought it up earlier.
No, that was a different.
You said I was annoying.
No, I did not.
I was talking to my friend, and we were having a
Your
conversation
friend?
about this crystal rocket, or
The the Emerald
crystal
Empress?
air balloon
The Emerald, what did
airship.
I just say? The Emerald Empress.
Yes.
I said something really
Yep.
The Emerald Empress.
Yep.
Happens.
Yep.
Something.
Yep.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
I don't know if she considers you an actual friend.
Well, you have to start somewhere. I mean, you should see how she treats her husband or boyfriend. So that's like, you would think if she treats him that way, and then she
Well-
treats me, actually it seemed a little bit better. So I would say we were friends.
You might be on something with that, actually.
See? Lolth knows me by name. We had dinner together
Oh,
at your
it's just
house.
yeah, it's just a
What?
random party, you know.
So, Everett and Evie kind of split off and just have their own conversation, and they both just keep glancing at you guys' conversation. You can continue, but just letting you know kind of what's happening, and then Edmund and Edgar are kind of like farting around with stuff again.
So, I mean, that happens. Okay. So, once I need more remotes for signals. Okay.
Okay, have we done everything that we need to do here?
I mean, we were just letting them know that
Yeah.
we have it and we found it and we gotta save everybody. But we need to go find the remotes. We need to find the guys who have the remotes.
So we'll have to make sure that we get them into the safe zone before
The boys know where it is.
Okay.
The boys know where it is.
So how do
Even
we?
as scary as that sounds, the boys know how to get there.
So we will just
Into the school of death.
let them know beforehand. We'll try to plan out something either 12 days from now or before that. Right before that, maybe.
Hopefully we can get them out before the festivities, the game starts.
Well, we might have to take advantage of that.
Of the confusion of the games.
Yes.
Okay, well, that would maybe be your part of it. So you could go do that while I'm dealing with the tower, or...
That might be what
Okay,
we have to
alright,
do.
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay,
Teamwork.
mm,
Huzzah.
No.
Yeah.
hi.
We put. There we go. See? Wasn't that fun? Let's do it again.
Annoyance and fun. I don't...
See?
How many times do you do
I'm
it and you like
teaching
it?
That was fun. Wasn't
Still
that
nothing.
There you go.
Fun?
Yeah! I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
She says fun.
It was fun. Wasn't that fun?
That's fun?
I
Yeah.
just didn't want to be left out.
I thought fun was like whenever you were doing stuff that you like. I thought two hands coming together, that's fun.
Yeah. It's a little camaraderie, a little celebration, a little go team. We can do it. Come together. Hands in.
I'm gonna go up to Everett. Go team.
Teach them something new every day.
Just, okay then.
He didn't have fun.
Like he definitely like cleans his hand.
You guys lie to me. I swear you're lying. This is... It's just one hand, I think.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh,
Denon and I are over there just,
Patty.
like...
Okay, so we can skip to because Evie can get you like. She
Not
kind
getting
of
anything.
explains that we're not going to go to Baldair in the middle of the day, so we can do that tonight. Just safety wise.
What about the peak? Should we go to the peak in the middle of the day or the
We
night?
can go right now.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Haven't been there. What's
Oh.
the worst that could happen? We could find an extra dimensional playing with demons and beings of destruction and...
Well, that's what it is.
Sounds like a regular Tuesday for us.
Is this after school? This is probably after school. This is the high school.
It's not associated with the school.
Good. Well,
So she leads you to like there's a kind of like there's a giant rope that is with a kind of
ferry.
like a ferry that
Cool.
just keeps going back and forth throughout the day.
Oh.
And as you're going up, you're like, oh, it's so odd because it looks like a small island, but then you like out of your peripherals it looks huge. But as you're getting closer to it, you feel this weird like weight going through this field, and it looks like a giant continent. And you're brought to this big dock, and there's like a city here. And you're looking back, and that looks small now.
Wow. That's crazy.
Normal. This is normal. This is normal now.
Yeah, and what you're seeing is a lot of trolls with collars on, walking around, carrying things.
Okay.
Like you've
What
got
is
like
it?
dock workers. Then there's a bunch of other humanoids, dwarves and everything. Some have collars, a lot of them don't. Then there are shops and everything that seem to be farther in. And then looking up, because it's a peak, it's a mountain that's just kind of, they build this dock attached to this mountain. There seems to be a big building kind of jutting out from the side of it.
Was it
That kind of. I don't know if I had an evil base, I would probably put it there.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
Okay. Did you see any?
What are the trolls carrying around? Just supplies,
Like
right?
crates and stuff, putting them onto boats and things like that.
So of course Lyra would not know if they look like the ones that Denon saw in the portal that he went through. Was that trolls?
No, that was little pale dudes.
Very different.
Okay. I'm not as well versed on my small
It's okay.
magical creature humanoids.
Yeah, so what he saw when he went through there would be like, kind of like a weird mutated gnomish creature.
Okay.
So think of something like a really small humanoid with like obscurely large eyes and really pale and slightly pointed ears.
Excuse me.
Also,
Okay, so do we see anybody ordering them around, or
you see people ordering around, but they're not clicking anything.
okay, or
I
having
mean, it
anything
looks
on
like they're preparing for something. Would it be like battle or something of that nature?
What the trolls are loading, they're loading onto boats, but farther in there are, when that thought kind of crossed your mind, you're like, that's a lot of war machines, just kind of that are being built farther in. And so like there are larger, like giant folk, giant kings. You've got trolls, ogres. You have a bunch of Goliath, like pushing them onto the dock area to be put onto different boats. And you do know that the collective does sell that and sell war machines, and does help mercenary forces because they get hired out to do that kind of stuff. Because they like starting wars, because wars mean money.
Okay.
And you're being flooded with memories, Caress.
Yeah, that's. They used to ship all kinds of things to whoever need destruction or espionage or all manner of things. Okay. Sometimes there's a remote for those machines. We could maybe think of that. Okay. Oh man, we almost died to that one machine, and then
Yes.
that was a couple days ago. Okay. We need to go. We need to keep on looking around. We need to get the lay of the land. Okay, let's work a little bit closer.
That's a small drawing of the peak in the center there.
We landed.
You're in that dock.
Okay, that Dockerville area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the lookout.
There's that weird thing up there.
I know, but it says it on here.
But remember, whoever wrote that map
Mm-hmm.
wasn't necessarily like knowing. all
Okay.
this.
Okay, let's, I guess, make our way around the lower sections and work our way towards the center.
Yeah. We could try to kidnap one of those
Sound good?
people that's ordering them around.
And what? We have days. We have time. We don't need to.
Torture them.
Why you always want to torture? You always want to torture.
Always with the torture.
I'm good at it.
For
I know, but that's not. We were. I used to
the
never.
greater good.
That's no. We could. We try to give him. Okay.
They might have one of those remotes.
I'm gonna look really hard at one of those guys and try to see if he has a remote.
Okay, well,
Can I help with that?
it'd be just a perception. Yeah, because
I mean,
it's not. It can't be an investigation.
25.
25. You have no clue.
Or yeah, 25.
He's just walking around talking, like pointing.
We could find out for sure if we
No,
kidnap.
that's not. No. Where are we gonna take him? We don't know where any of this is. We're gonna take him across the ferry. Like, shh, be quiet. No, this is my friend. Like, what are we doing?
I could probably take them to like Nexus or
You're just gonna open a portal in the back alley, and we're gonna go to the.
something. Maybe. Yeah.
What if there's like a magic detection thing? Like, we
Well,
don't know any
I
about
didn't
this.
say it was a thought out plan, but it was a plan.
Let's just
I mean,
look.
I could turn into a little spider and go
Ooh.
over there and listen in.
These are
Oh,
really
I like
magical
that
people.
one.
This could still do the magic detection thing. That could be a thing. And we could get just absolutely squished by a bunch of trolls and war machines. We don't know. We just need to look around.
Okay, fine. We'll
We'll
do
just-
your plan.
We'll just look around, and then if we need to torture, we can torture. It's always an option. That's plan C.
Okay.
Plan L. It's always your option. Okay, let's just keep an eye out for the remotes. Okay,
I'm looking.
alright. I'm gonna try to match what everybody else is kind of doing as far as in if there's. I know enough thieves can't. But if they're even talking to each other at all.
Well, you haven't really left the docks. Like you're just hearing orders to load onto the boats.
Okay, we're just gonna work our way further in.
Okay. So you got like shady people everywhere. Like this is like if you remember parts of the Caribbean, like
Mm-hmm.
Tortuga.
Mm-hmm.
It's like worse than that. It's
Okay.
just like, yeah,
People exploding out of doors and.
like just random.
Okay.
And then you've got like the parading of like the ones with the collars, usually doing tasks of some sort. And then so as are you just going to be going into the buildings, or is there a goal for what you're doing?
It's understanding what the giant area is and like the main.
Okay,
the main
so-
points.
Okay, so walking
Like-
around this dock area, you're noticing that it's the only place that they could really build on this strange peak.
Okay.
They built it into the side of it, and it is mainly timber that has been like attached. There is some stone structure, but it doesn't look like a normal stone. It's an odd elements and things like that. There are shops, at least that's what it looks like, and there's like poisoners and things like that. So it's like definitely like towards the assassination or killing veins. There are there is a big block, like a big, what is that? Like a stage or something like that looks like they might be like an auction area or something like that. And then there is some steps going to another location that seems to go up to that lookout building.
Okay, so that's the only like populated area, basically.
Where you guys are is like it's pretty,
Okay.
it's packed.
Okay. So we gonna go up there and.
I mean, we should probably check it out. Yeah.
Okay, Denon, you're not seeing anything.
Not offhand.
Okay, let's take a peek. Evie, you know anything about this?
I try to stay away from.
Oh, good. I mean, probably, yeah. Okay, that's.
This
I
is-
mean, yeah. Okay, all right. Let's just head up there.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
it's a very wide steps and with multiple landings, and as you go up, that there is this. It's almost like a partial sphere coming out of the side of the mountain, and the construction of it does not look like what the dock was. It looks very, almost alien, compared to it. But the steps go up, and then you go into the mountain, and there's this beautiful, like ornate, like the doors themselves are like 15, 16 feet tall, and they're ajar, and there are about three guards to each side of the door, and they're all dressed, not really necessarily like guards, but like I don't know the style of the shoe, but it's got like the curl in it, like I think of like a genie shoe
Yeah.
almost.
Mhm.
So the three of them are kind of dressed in that
Yeah.
manner. They're all lots of reds and things like that.
The Arabian kind of.
Kind of.
Okay.
And there's a bunch. Are there people going in and out of these doors, or?
Just on and off.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it really changes to more, like just the guards themselves were dressed like that. Otherwise, it looks very, like old school Oriental. So there's a lot of jade and things like that, and there are multiple sculptures, and there's like water features, and it's very odd, the whole shift from what was down in the docks to this
Yeah.
this almost like a Zen garden with all these people chatting. And so as you're walking in, like just the aroma of the room itself doesn't even smell like you're in the same place. You've got like orchids and things like that, and then from behind you, like, Chris, is that you? And that's where we'll start our next session.
Oh no.
Oh man. Whoa.
Oh no.
It's coming, SA.
Ole.
All right.
I just dab him up. What's up, man? No.
And so we'll start up there on our next session. So
Oh,
see you
no.
guys next time.
Oh, okay, great. Yay.